follow along on this journey. We're here in the remote, mountainous region of the Philippines, embarking on an exciting and educational journey inspired by Waterfall Heke's book, A Rough Guide, Treasure Hunting in the Philippines. In this video series, we'll be following the advice from Chapter 10, Building a Sluice Box and the Art of Gold Panning. Experiment with the process and you will find the best method to recover your gold. You will be amazed how fast time goes when you're having fun and making money too. The honey pot. Usually gold will accumulate at a point when the river slows down to gentle rapids, also under waterfalls or certain obstructions such as fallen trees or big rocks. Generally speaking, the most dense things found in your pan if you are in a gold-bearing area could be platinum, gold, lead and black sands containing hematite and magnetite. After the heavy rain the evening before, we embarked on a grueling 2-hour trek through intense mountainous terrain. The journey took us across rolling hillsides, up and down gullies, and through valleys, making it unexpectedly challenging and, at times, potentially dangerous. With no roads in most places, the trek was extremely difficult. Fortunately, we found small mountain stores along the way where we could stop for periodic rests. These random stops were a blessing, offering shelter and free drinking water, a customary kindness in these parts. Despite several unnerving near falls, we persevered and finally reached our ultimate destination, the waterfall. As we approached the waterfall, we carefully scouted the area for potential gold deposits. The heavy rain had likely stirred up the stream bed, possibly revealing new deposits. We focused our attention on the following key indicators. Plunge pools. At the base of the waterfall, we looked for plunge pools where the water falls and swirls around. These deep, circular pools are ideal places for heavy gold to settle due to the swirling action of the water. Crevices and cracks. The rocky terrain around the waterfall featured numerous crevices and cracks in the bedrock. We inspected these narrow spaces carefully, as gold can easily get trapped in them. Using crevice tools, we probed these areas, hopeful for hidden treasures. Inside bends and eddy currents. As we made our way along the stream banks, we paid special attention to inside bends and areas where the water flow slowed down, creating eddy currents. These spots are natural traps for gold, as the decreased water velocity allows the heavy metal to settle. Heavy black sands. While panning, we kept an eye out for concentrations of black sand. The presence of these heavy sands often indicates the presence of gold, as both settle in similar locations due to their weight. Boulders and large rocks. The stream was dotted with large boulders and rocks. We carefully examined the downstream sides of these obstacles, knowing that gold often gets trapped behind them as it flows downstream. Pay streaks. We tried to identify any pay streaks, linear concentrations of gold that run along the stream bed. These streaks can often be found in deeper parts of the watercourse where heavy materials, including gold, tend to settle. Natural traps. The rocky terrain and fallen logs created numerous natural traps. We searched around these obstacles, particularly the roots of trees and log jams, where gold could accumulate as the water flows through. Mafic rocks. Throughout our exploration, we kept an eye out for heavy, dark-colored mafic rocks. These rocks, rich in iron and magnesium, are often found in areas with gold deposits. Depth of sediment. Understanding that gold often settles at the bottom, we made sure to dig down to the bedrock or the lowest impervious layer we could reach. This effort was crucial for accessing potential gold deposits that might have been covered by layers of lighter material. With these key indicators in mind, we meticulously sampled the area around the waterfall, hopeful that our efforts would yield golden rewards. The journey was tough, but the promise of discovering gold kept our spirits high. Yet again, it became evident that the general area was lacking in gold deposits. Despite the challenging trek and thorough exploration, the results were not as fruitful as we'd hoped. However, these first few days in this effort have taught us valuable lessons and insights, even if we haven't struck gold just yet. As we wrap up today's journey, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to my host for his guidance and hospitality. Tomorrow, I'll be bidding him farewell, but our adventure doesn't end here. He will continue his panning efforts at location 2, which seems the easiest to access and the most promising, especially with those intriguing mini boulders. He'll keep me updated with his findings, and will share his video updates with you all on this channel. But that's not all. My next adventure will take me east to a popular beach area where I'll be teaming up with the author of the book that's been guiding our journey. Together, we'll explore the more industrial side of treasure hunting and gold mining. It promises to be an exciting shift from our current explorations, offering a new perspective on the search for gold. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to follow along on this journey. Whether it's the thrill of the hunt, the beauty of the wild terrain, or the industrial insights to come, there's always something new to discover. Thanks for joining us, and see you in the next episode of Gold and Grit.